Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, honorable the audience, what I respect, Mr. and Mrs. Judges, as well as my beloved friends from primary school Muhammadiyah 8 and 10. Alhamdulillah, let us praise to Allah for giving me this opportunity to be here doing a live presentation right now. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nadira Khanza Putri. You can call me Khanza. I'm a student from primary school Muhammadiyah 10 from class 5C10. Today, I'll be talking about how to improve the city. The reason why I've chosen this topic is because when I was on the road trip, I saw trash, air pollution, and it's everywhere, which made me realize that my city needs to be improved. So in this occasion, I'll be talking about how to do it. How to improve the city. There are these goals that we want to achieve from improving the city, to make a smart city, to build a better place, and to have a good citizens. First of all, the smart city concept can be seen from several aspects, including transformative. To make its citizens smarter by improving the quality of life of its citizens, consistent environmental preservation, and encouraging innovation to support productivity of the environment. Another aspect is adaptive for better future, becoming a smarter city and adapting to the future, not only accommodating today's latest techniques and technologies, but also designing and developing a better future infrastructure network. Then there are solutions to solve urban problems by encouraging an innovation ecosystem. Even though we have to think bigger about it, and there is concepts applied, but don't forget, even the tiniest changes can make our city a better place. We can improve the city just by doing things which look small at the beginning, but will be great for the community and the planet overall. Here are things that we can do to improve the city. Use less plastic, do not litter, maintain public facilities, use public transportation, reduce pollution and waste, plant a tree, build a little library, fix up the local park, and help people in need. Now, from what I have already mentioned, I will elaborate some of things that we can do to improve the city. 1. Reducing the use of plastic is important because plastic production requires an enormous amount of energy and resources. This contributes to global warming by causing carbon emissions. C. The use of plastic is dangerous if we overuse it. There's already many options to reducing the use of plastic. For example, using a tote bag or a tumbler for stuff we buy instead of using more plastic. 2. Littering is a dangerous activity and should not be taken lightly because it impacts the environment in multiple ways. In addition to water and soil pollution, litter and waste can also pollute the air. Researchers estimated that more than 40% of the world's litter is burned in the open air, which can release toxic emissions. These emissions can cause respiratory issues, other health problems, and may even be a starting base for acid rain. We have to be disciplined for this. Do not litter, even throwing trash in small amounts, especially in places where it doesn't belong. 3. By that, planting trees is one of the solutions to make a city more livable. It can removing air pollutants that can trigger respiratory issues, reduce stormwater runoff, keeping the city cooler during the summer, provide food and shelter for birds and other wildlife, offsetting climate change by reducing energy used by buildings, and reduce carbon dioxide emission that can pollute our air. 4. Maintaining public facilities is one of the important things that can determine the city's improvement. It has improved residents' lives in a variety of ways. Public facilities include parks, libraries, museums, community centers, and performance spaces with open doors. Those facilities are places for people to gain information, knowledge, culture, ideas, and enjoyment. 5. Creating a little library is related as a public facility which provides books for people to read. We can create a little library by collecting donated books. It's very helpful for the society that needs it. The library should be operated under the guiding principle of take a book, leave a book, so it's publicly accessible and free. These points are things that we can do to improve the city. From my previous explanation, it can be concluded that improving the city needs our self-awareness first, and then we can engage others to be able to do the same as we do, with mutual understanding, cooperation, and public assistance between the community and the government. A clean and comfortable city will be created, which will make the city more improved. If there is one thing that I would like to remember you is that don't forget that even the tiniest changes can make our city a better place. So keep in mind, don't forget that every changes is always starts from ourselves. It's from here. To end this presentation, I would like to thank you for your time and attention today. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Khanza, it's very good, very good. Yeah, I like that you choose this topic. Yeah, right, and you presented really wonderful ideas also on how to improve the city. Okay, now my question is, what have you done in contributing to this? Like, have you done all the things that you have mentioned?
Yes.
And okay, very good. Yeah, you did. And now, you can mention further. Yeah, you can still contribute, obviously. Yeah, like you say, it starts from the small little things and it can be bigger somehow. Yeah. So now, yes, it's very good that you did all these things already. You don't litter, you, use less plastic containers and all those things. Okay, now, what do you think that we can do to, how do you say that, to make other people, how can you invite your friends, for example, to also do all these tiny things. Maybe it's a tiny thing, but in the end it will be bigger, right? For example, at least the small thing like don't litter.
Oh, it's we have to do it by ourselves first, and then we engage others like our friends, families, etc. And then we we invite other people, public assistants, and then we reduce the use of plastic, and then we don't we litter less. Yeah.
Congratulations, that was really good. Um, Coherence-wise, it's perfectly organized, very well done. The structure is really nice. I get every point that you said, and then you conclude it in a very good way. Pronunciation, there can be some mispronunciation, but also
don't have to give them punishment if they don't want to.
Why is that?
Because if you engage them and then they won't follow, then just leave them be.